Hi, today we're going to Osoyoos. This is our last trip of the summer. So it's about 4 hours and 34 minutes. So it should be fun. Let's go. Okay, we just drove an hour. Right now we just passed Hope, and I don't know if you can read this. Okay, so we just drove 129.8 kilometers. The fuel economy is 22.5, and let me switch it to gallon. Here we go. It's gallon. And so we just drove 80 miles. So it's 10.4 miles per gallon. And because it's all uphill, and we just decided to make a little pit stop here. Just past Hope, because it's all uphill. And here is, I put it right here, right next to my steering wheel here. Here is the transmission fluid temperature. So it's 203. Well, like I said, it's a steep uphill. So the temperature was climbing to 220. So I decided to pull over and make a quick stop. Let it cool down a bit. And a lot of people commented, said that you should drive in S. So I was testing it out, and it turned out to be true. Like, if you are driving with a travel trailer behind it, I tested with just in drive in D, and it was hunting gear, and the transmission fluid temperature actually went higher when compared to when you put it in S. So S4. When I put it in S4, the temperature dropped down to 194 Fahrenheit. So the transmission fluid was 194 when you put it in S. But if you put it in drive, the temperature will climb to pretty much like 197 or 200. And the ETC power, I thought that was supposed to help, but it turned out didn't. If you put it in drive and you had the ECT power on, the temperature will climb up to 200. But if you put it in S, and with the ECT power on, it's still climbing to 200. But if you turn off the ECT power, you just drive in S mode, and the temperature dropped down to 194. It's weird. That is something. That's something I learned today, so now I know. And you can tell the difference when you drive in S. It's less gear hunting. So it just stay in one gear all the time. So I guess that's why the temperature won't climb. But if you put it in drive, it will just hunt gear between 4th and 5th, and your temperature go up. Alright. So I'm gonna get out. The kids is in the travel trailer using the bathroom. It's right now 199, so in a little bit we're gonna go. Whew. It's really nice out today. It's pretty hot. It's I don't know, it's 28 degrees out. We are just right here on this, what is this, number 3? number 3 highway, I think. Yeah, it's number 3 highway. Okay. Right now it's 25 degrees out. We'll keep you updated. Oh, and today I set it up just like the last time I did, with the weight distribution hitch and no sway bar. I just figured I didn't need it, and tell you the truth, I really didn't need it. And on the way here there's no swaying, so it's good. I guess you don't need it. Still got a long way to go, so let's better get going. And we just stopped for lunch on the side of the road because the kids are hungry, and we just thought we'd pull over. And so yeah, and I tested again a couple times between drive and S standard shifting. So it definitely is keeping the transmission fluid down, temperature down when you put it in S. When you put it in drive, it tends to go up. It tends to go higher, and because it's keep hunting for gears, so that's why. Okay, so now it's 3:45, so we drove at least 5 to 6 hours. We left the house at 9:40. Now it's 3:45, and we just got here at Osoyoos BC. This is Incanip, I think that's how you pronounce it. Incanip RV Park. So we're still waiting in line to check in. So here is the fuel economy. That's well, it's 20 liter per 100 kilometer, because the last little bit of the trip here is all uphill. It's like steep uphill. Okay, let's see how. Okay, that's 11.7 miles per gallon, and that's a lot because it was uphill. Yeah, so we drove from Langley, BC to Osoyoos BC, 5 hours, and the truck was doing. It's just doing fine. The transmission fluid temperature is still 188 Fahrenheit. So yeah, it did. Let's see. Did it go over 220? It did. It did go over 220 once, because I was up on a really steep hill. So that's the only time they went up to 220. But then after that is pretty much steady. It kept it below 200. Okay, finally. Okay, we're going to check in now. Okay. Alright, we're here, all set up at Osoyoos. Actually, it's Incanip campground. We're all set up. Had a fun time backing in. Had a fight with my wife, obviously. The kids and my wife there already swimming in the water. Okay, this is day 5. We're heading home from Osoyoos to Langley. We're all ready now. Everything's packed. I'm just gonna check again. We left the camp like 10 minutes ago. We're gonna check again, see if everything's connected right. It's gonna be another 6-hour drive, so all right. This Incarnate camp is probably the best RV camp yet that we have been this year. It's very nice. People are very friendly and it's easy to use, so yeah, I definitely recommend people coming here. The weather is so nice, water is so warm, and there's a lot of things you can do here. We're coming up to a really steep hill right now, so I'm only going 60 kilometers an hour, and the temperature is coming up to 203, and you can definitely hear the engine roaming. Still driving with a standard mode, so yeah, it's a very steep hill. After 4 hours of driving, we are stopping for lunch, and we're at Hope right now. So far the truck is doing fine, there's no problem, so yeah, I guess this will conclude this video. There's not much to talk about. Just if you're towing a trailer, put it in S, and then the transmission fluid won't heat up as much. So yeah, if you got any questions, just leave it in the comment, or I'll try to answer it for you. Thanks for watching.